Good evening, guys, and welcome to BOA's episode 3 of the podcast. Got that completely wrong straight off the bat. Once again, we're just going to have a little talk through the week's events, races, and we're also going to be having someone else in the hot seat tonight. We've got young COOLSHARK, who I've literally just found out is from the far north up in Scotland. So, good evening, mate. How you doing?
I'm good. How's yourself?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. I always feel weird asking that question when we've just been speaking.
Yep.
So, noticed you've been getting your practice in for tonight's little challenge. So, should be interesting. Can't wait to see you out there.
Thanks. Hopefully I don't win it.
Fingers crossed. No, I'm sure you'll be fine. So, relatively, I thought, he's still at still at young age and that. I'm going to still test him a little bit, see how your geography is, things like that. How is your geography? I knew it. There's 4 geography questions at 10. It's well, they're not difficult ones, to be fair. But yep. Well, I'm just gonna crack on, and I've just realised my first segment, and I've not even got the graphics for. Just bear with me 1 second.
Do you prepare for these, Diamond?
Sorry.
Do you prepare for these podcasts?
I'm supposed to, yeah. It don't tend to happen though. Some of it, yeah. I've got the graphic in the background done, and that's it. But I'm just getting the standards up. That's all I'm going to do right now. Oh no, it's not going to let me do that one. Smooth. I'll tell you what. It's alright, I can edit this bit.
Is this recorded?
No, it's on Twitch, but I can. I don't have to put it live. It's alright, guys are used to me on there. I've got everything else right. It's just this. No pressure, no pressure. One more save and I'm there. Okay, we've got the standings of the Gt4 Championship, which was went into its 3rd round, I believe. Let's have a look. I think it was 3rd round last week. Yep. So we'll start off with Intercon, and Shug is currently topping that championship. He's having a fine start to the league. Jensen, he's not far behind, just 2 points between them. Saying that, there's only 3 points between the top 4. Make that 4 points between the top 5. So have a look through the standings there. Little Mon in 6th place. He's on 73. There's a bit of a drop off behind, but that's still tight in the mid pack. Got Tux in there who missed the first race. Wizard was. Who else we got in that mid pack? Hunter Fox, Hurtful Line, Guy Taz. So and a few non-starters as well. Not too many points, but expect that to get tight. That's the Intercon. That's a later league on a Tuesday night. So as you can see, we've had 20 plus. Actually, I think last week was about 18, but the week before was 20 plus. And one league we are filling out every week. Almost 27, I think we've had in this league. I think it's the biggest we've had on Xbox so far. And Toby's currently topping that. Yeah, the lad's insanely fast. He's won all 3 races by a country mile. So even smashing last season's GT3 winner, Trigger. So he's currently 24 points in front of Trigger. And then Vipers, who's not actually scored a podium yet, he's on 84 points. And then Olivon, who's had 2 podiums, but he's got a non-scorer at Brands Hatch, so he's on 72 points. And I noticed I was watching Olivon stream the other day. He drives with the race line on or off for you?
Always off for me.
Yeah, I don't get it. I know several drivers do it. Do you reckon it should be banned in a pro league?
I would say 100%. Because it's also for starting out as well. You don't want to use it because you learn
No.
to brake based on the line instead of remembering where the boards are. So I say turn off the racing line from the start.
The only way I'd say use it is if you do not know the track at all. You've never driven it, and so maybe 1 or 2 laps maximum. Just get them braking like where the corners are, and then turn it off. So
100%.
because it's it's a bad habit to get into. So and it doesn't give you the right lines anyway. I find, especially the brake markers, they're completely wrong. It tells you to brake much earlier. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I've noticed 1 or 2. But yeah, considering outlawing it next season, I don't want to rock the boat this season with the Xbox all being scuffed. So
Yep.
you made the switch at the right time.
Yeah, it looks like it.
It's really bad at the moment. So Pro League, it's been pretty good all week, like most of the races, and then Pro League this week, it all went tits up. About 5 people got booted at the same time. Could have been a server issue, to be fair. So, but we're gonna take a look at the standings now. We've got Bump Drafters leading the team standings. They're on 226 points. So second place, a little bit off, 193 points, lost in pace. They are a little bit at the moment, but they have got Toby in their team, so Bump Drafters. So they are hard to keep up with. I just want to double check that, just in case I got that wrong. No, Toby's actually Green Machines. I do apologise. I did get that wrong. And Green Machines are sitting in 5th place, 149 points. So it just shows you between the 4 drivers, you need to pick up them points. So Blue past you down in 6th place with Tango. It's really tight between them. There's two teams on 136 points. Then we've got 134 points, 132 points, Braun and Sterling. So really tight championship going on there. Really coming together, Gt4. But yeah, in just a little while, we're going to get you underway in the hot seat. How you feeling?
Yes, enjoy a challenge.
It is a challenge as well.
If I've been it, I'll make sure to do some donuts.
Good evening, Sir Rosa. So, right, I'm going to get the screen up then. So when you're ready, mate.
Okay, I think that's everything set up. 2 p.m, 20 degrees ambient.
Yeah, doing it a little bit different. Just streaming from COOLSHARK's stream.
I think that's the temps you said, isn't it, Diamond?
Yes, about 20 degrees. Roughly, it doesn't make a massive difference, especially on PC.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 out lap. I'm going to get the...
That was a good start.
You did it as well. Everyone does it. Everyone does it. Don't worry, mate.
And this is how you professionally heat up your tyres on your outlap, guys.
Well, I'm going to hit the record button, hoping it don't kill the stream too much. I haven't got too much going on, so I might be alright. No. Don't do that. Look at you wiggling away, trying to get a some temperature in. who's here just the other week. I recommend anyone who gets the opportunity to go. Great little track. You're looking pretty nippy already. Got to be said.
Yeah.
Can you hear me okay?
Yep, all good.
Okay, so when you cross the line, I will begin straight away asking you 10 questions. After speaking to you, I think I should have made them a little bit tougher. Right, there's a little bit of lag, so you might get a jump start. Okay, on mass, what's the largest country in the world?
Asia.
Country, not continent.
Australia.
Nope.
China.
Nope, that's the second. You can pass, come back to it.
Pass.
Which shape has 5 sides? Which shape has 5 sides?
Hexagon.
Yep. Name 2 Italian tracks beginning with the letter M.
Monza.
Yep. 2 tracks. You there?
I don't know the second one.
Okay. Who came second in the in a 2021 F1 Drivers' Championship?
Lewis Hamilton.
Where did England finish in last year's Euros?
No idea.
I wish I knew I was you. 15 times 5.
75.
Yep. What's the capital of Ireland Republic?
No idea. Pass.
Which language do they speak in Mexico?
Brazilian.
Name for it. That's it. What time? Oh, you got brilliant. I think you got the fastest lap. I'll give you that one. But
I'm terrible at geography. I thought they were going to be about racing.
no, it's all general knowledge. See, the lesson is do your homework. So yeah, en masse, the largest country in the world is Russia. You got the 5. There was Monza, Misano, Mugello.
Oh, Misano's one of my favourite tracks as well. I can't believe I didn't
you got Lewis Hamilton as well, so that's 2. You didn't get England. I didn't realise you were Scottish, otherwise I wouldn't have bothered asking you that. It was second because we got to the finals. 75 was the answer. Dublin is the capital of Ireland. Mexicans speak Spanish, not Brazilian. Brazilians speak Portuguese. And the next 2 questions were name 3 English counties. I reckon I should give you another go.
Well, I got the quickest time, so I'm happy with that. But
The last question was going to be
I went to look and see if I could find any of the old ones to get an idea what the questions would be about.
Yeah.
I couldn't find any replays.
Yeah, it's all on YouTube. The last 2 weeks we've been doing them. So, but unlucky, mate. So that will put you bottom. But I am willing to give you another shot another time. I will redo the questions. I think going forward, I might need to have a conversation with the guests before I ask the questions. So, but for now, you got 3 right. So, I feel bad.
I didn't even do a good lap. Did 35. I was aiming for 33.
No, you did get a good lap. I think you actually have got the fastest lap so far. So, yeah, you could take that away, but you are plumb last as well at the moment. But now talking to you a bit and that, not knowing geography is not your strong suit. I will not ask you 5 out of 10 questions of geography. I thought they were simple questions. See, this is a problem with the age gap as well. Maybe I should have asked someone younger to ask the questions.
This could be true.
Yeah, I'm a dinosaur now. I'm nearly 40. Oh dear, oh dear. Swiftly moving on. So, yeah, sorry about that, dude. But going from Xbox to PC, loving it, hating it?
Loving it. It's much better for me. Definitely prefer it over the Xbox.
Yeah. What do you find biggest differences?
I would say the two biggest differences for me would be the FPS being so much better. Like,
Yeah.
my PC, I'm running around 125 FPS.
No, just showing off.
And whereas on Xbox, I think it was 30 FPS.
Yes, it was terrible.
127.
Yeah, terrible.
But also the physics I find a bit better. Not the physics, the force feedback.
Yeah.
As well. I mean, the force feedback I find much better compared to the Xbox.
I find the detail is a lot different on what you get. Even on I've got a cheap TMX Pro, so even what you get that. So driving from Xbox, it's luggy. Like it works. It's got nice feedback. Compare it to any other game, to be honest, on Xbox. But it's luggy compared to PC. So hopefully, in the next update of it, they finally sort it out. It's been like 3 months already.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that compared to like other sims on Xbox, ACC is still quite good on console for force feedback. But compare it to even Race Room on PC, and it's the biggest thing is not being as strong. It's not as strong compared to the PC.
Well, there's not Grand Theft Auto, Gran Turismo. So that came out. I've not played it myself, being Xbox myself. But can ACC like really compete with the likes of Gran Turismo and Forza? Because they got.
I think it's sorry.
Cool. No, go on, mate.
I think it's two different things. It's two different types of people that will buy it. So, people that prefer more of arcade style games will probably prefer the Gran Turismo and Forza Motorsport. They are quite good. I used to play Forza Motorsport and I quite enjoyed it, but it's not as realistic as ACC. So people that prefer more of a simulator and more realism will probably prefer the ACC over the Forza Motorsport.
Never really hear much haters of ACC. Now you do because of the scuff, but you never really hear haters on the console. It was at the beginning because it was terrible at the beginning, so barely playable. But there's plenty of haters towards Forza. Forza's it's not on the same level, is it, with Gran Turismo? Is it? They've got up their game.
No, I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't say it is. No, certainly last time I played it, but I also have not tried Gran Turismo 7. I think the last one I played was, I think, one of the old ones on the PlayStation 3. That was the last time I played Gran Turismo.
I see Jimmy Broadbent getting right into it as well, so getting all the missions done and that. That's where it's completely different. You're not doing missions. This is racing. It's just pure racing, isn't it? ACC. Yeah. No frills.
I would quite like ACC to bring in like some missions and stuff like you used to have on Gran Turismo on special events. I think that would be quite cool, like a section of corners, for example. Yeah, that would be a cool feature.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more to come with the game, and I think they're going to keep. I don't think they're going to worry about. Well, actually, saying that, I think they are bringing out another set of Corsa in the next couple of years, aren't they? So,
yeah, which is that.
And if they can do well with the console ACC, it will be a good launchpad for the next one, and they could possibly take over from Forza. So, but they need to sort their customer service out. That's for damn sure. So
I think so, yeah.
So they need to get the relations. EA, you can't imagine EA doing like shutting a game down for 3 months, basically. So it is another shame because, as I say, it's been running okay until Pro, and a few guys, which is fair enough, spat their dummies out and got pissed off, and I understand because you get booted from you're in the top 3 or 4 you get booted for the race, even if you rejoin. If you rejoin, you're going to cause people feedback issues. If you don't, even if you do a rejoin, you're miles down. You're going to be a lap or two behind. It's just a right kick, and it's hard to keep the guys interested sometimes.
Yeah, I found console servers on ACC quite bad, like compared to some other sims I'd done. I found the servers really hard. We lost 24 hours of Spa because the server's dying on us. So yeah, I think the servers definitely need to be improved because whilst being on PC, I haven't disconnected to a server once, whereas on Xbox, I used to disconnect all the time.
Yeah. Well, I think we got our servers pretty stable. It was about making sure you do maintenance and that lot. And there's supposed to be 3 lobbies coming as well, which was going to be a game changer because it would open up leagues to everyone then. So, because that's one thing, like, straight up, there isn't much competition on Xbox for BoA. There's about 3-4 other leagues, and it's not competition. Each team has their own, like, unique way of doing things. So, but there's not an abundance. Even PlayStation's got more depth to it. So
Yeah,
PC's just like there's thousands of servers open, so it's crazy. And you go onto Xbox and you see 33 servers, and you're like, wow.
Yeah, on PC I just jump in and I've got 100 servers just without even searching anything. But I think on Xbox there's only like 30 at most.
Yeah, it's going to be maxed out, and that's not on every track as well. Some tracks, I think it might be down to 24. I think 26. Yeah, definitely, but I think it might be low as 24. So because the pits don't fit it, so it's and the driver swap's never coming. Although Rick's managed to get it working, so there is driver swaps working somehow. I don't really understand it. I should really do my own research. So, but yeah, done a good job. That'll be back in a couple of weeks' time. But
it would be good to see them bring it as an official thing like they do on PC to the Xbox side. Because that was one thing with the endurance races. When you did a driver swap on console, the way that the league side did it in, you would have to basically do 2 separate races. But then if you were leading the first race by 10 seconds, you then started with a 0 second. But then it did also get better comebacks because if you had got destroyed in the first race, you could come back in the second. So it did have a pros and cons, I would say.
Yeah, and there always is. There's always someone who's going to be disgruntled, no matter what. It's tricky. It's a tricky balance, but well, obviously you won last season, so you're so far the only one who's picked up a trophy. So where's that sitting?
It's on my camera right now.
On your what?
It's on my Discord right now, just behind me, on my case. So it's there for streaming.
Okay, let me get that screen up. You know what OBS is like? There's bloody things everywhere. Got sources everywhere. That was it.
That's it, just there. On the top of the case.
I've lost my mouse. There you are. Oh, yeah. You definitely need some.
Case.
Yeah, you definitely need some more, dude.
Yeah, it's a shame with something you don't think about sim racing is there's very few that give you trophies. So like, I did champion 5 leagues, but you don't get trophies for them.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Yeah.
You get to get trophies for them.
People always said like, what about prizes like over trophies? And I thought trophies, they're like one of a kind. That's it. You've like, instead of money or gifts, it's just they're throwaway, aren't they? That's the way I think about it. More sentimental.
Yeah, I would definitely like over like a 20 quid prize or gift voucher or something. I would rather have a trophy.
Yeah. I'm going to keep doing trophies as well next season when we finally get Xbox underway again. PC boys will pick up a trophy at the end of their season. massive sign up
For
we've had
endurance leagues or their normal leagues?
just the normal leagues now. So it's all part of the price and that lot. But see, Xbox, because we're not running streams and everything like that, it's not smooth. It's all scuffed. Drivers are dropping out. We're running a free league this season, and then next season they'll get a free league because they've already paid in advance. So
Yeah.
So they'll get the rest of the year basically free racing. It's not free.
Nice.
Anyway, but right, well, I think I've only got to talk about Gt4 PC, which is coming up tonight. I'm just going to have a quick run through the standings. So Degani stretching his lead out a little bit over Graham Kerr in second place. He's on 464 points. Graham Kerr on 392. Then you've got Yotam Sharon in third place, 385. So we still have got a really tight battle between the Sharon brothers. 76. Sorry, Yuval Sharon is on, and 385. Yotam Sharon is on. So them two are inseparable. Matt Whitburn, aka Malone, he's in fifth place at the moment. We've got Mirtaj and Zanki. They're in 6th and 7th. So can tell you that there is a bit of a drop off between Mirtaj and Zanki. There's 60 points between them, or 55 I should say. And then we've got Kasali sitting in 8th. 9th is Luke, who was missing last time out at Brands Hatch. So rare to not see him now. And then we've got Paul Whitburn. So that is Whitburn Senior in the Bentley. He's down in 10th place, so that's your top 10. And then we got Circus sitting in 11th, aka Jonas. I still can't pronounce his surname. Chris Bell in 12th place. Cardinale has been disqualified for not turning up. So my biggest improver, I've got to say, this season, consistently scoring pretty well. He seems to be getting better all of the season through as well. Is Mickey D, or Michael Taylor. He's sitting in 16th, but he's scored well in every race, turned up every week, which is vital. Trying to keep. So next season we will split the two. So there's 42, there'll be 39 who've signed up in total. Although I think I'm in that list as well. So yeah, still loads to play for. Hopefully we'll see another big grid at Suzuka later on in about an hour and 20 minutes. But COOLSHARK, what we're doing, mate, I won't publicly do that one, mate. I won't do that to you. So, but I will keep it in the podcast, and what we'll do another time. We'll do another hot seat, and now I've got a better grasp on personality. And I've learned another lesson: have an interview with your guest before you get them on the show, or get some research done. So, lessons learned. So, but yeah, thank you very much for joining me, mate.
No problem at all. Maybe once some of the championships that I'm in calm down a bit, I'll maybe sign up for one of the BoA leagues.
That'd be great. Yeah,
Cool.
Be happy to have you, mate. So, yeah, cheers, guys. Thank you to those who stuck around, and we'll see you in about an hour and a half over on YouTube for GT3 Monday up with the PT boys. So we'll catch you in a bit. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.